Hi friends. Welcome to Seminal YouTube channel. Today we gonna learn about network topologies and their types. Topology is the structure of the network, how all the components are interconnected to each other. Topology can be represented in two ways. First one is physical, and second one is logical. Physical topology is the geometric representation of all the nodes in a network. Logical topology is the map that represents the path of the data transmission in the network. To understand it very simply, let's assume that you are planning for a vacation. You want to go to Agra to see Taj Mahal. The map that is drawn from your location and your destination is called logical link. The trains and aeroplanes that you need to carry throughout your journey is called physical topology. I hope now you understood it very clearly. Let's understand the types of topologies. Basically, there are 6 types of topologies. First one, bus topology. The bus topology is designed in such a way that all the stations are connected through a single cable known as backbone cable. Each node is either connected to the backbone cable by external drop cable or directly connected to the backbone cable. When a node wants to send a message over the network, it puts a message over the network. All the stations available in the network will receive the message. The accepting and rejecting the message is done according to the MAC address that the message is directed to. Advantages of bus topology. The initial cost of installation is low. Bus topology is a familiar technology as the installation and troubleshooting techniques are well known and hardware components are easily available. A failure in one node will not have any effect on other nodes. Disadvantages of bus topology. A bus topology is quite simpler, but still it requires a lot of cabling. If any fault occurs in the cable, then it would disrupt the communication for all the nodes. If 2 nodes send the messages simultaneously, then the signals of both the nodes collide with each other. Adding new devices to the network would slow down the network. Second one is ring topology. Ring topology is like a bus topology, but with connected ends. The node that receives the message from the previous computer will retransmit to the next node. The data flows in a single loop continuously known as an endless loop. It has no terminated ends. The most common access method of the ring topology is token passing. But what is token passing? Token is nothing but data. The sender modifies the token by putting the address along with the data. Token passing is a network access method in which token is passed from one node to another node until it reaches the destination. Advantages of ring topology. Twisted pair cabling is inexpensive and easily available. Therefore, the installation cost is very low. Many hardware and software tools for network operation and monitoring are available. It is a more reliable network because the communication system is not dependent on the single computer. Disadvantages of ring topology. The breakdown in one station leads to the failure of the overall network. Communication delay is directly proportional to the number of nodes. Adding new devices leads to increasing of communication and network delay. Third one is star topology. Star topology is an arrangement of the network in which every node is connected to the central hub, switch or a central computer. The central computer is known as a server, and the peripheral devices attached to the server are known as clients. Hubs or switches are mainly used as connection devices in a physical star topology. Star topology is the most popular topology in network implementation. By the way, you will come to know what is hub and switch in next video. Advantages of star topology. In a star topology, all the stations are connected to the centralized network. Therefore, the network administrator has to go to the single station to troubleshoot the problem. Any changes made in the star topology are automatically accommodated. As each station is connected to the central hub with its own cable, therefore failure in one cable will not affect the entire network. Star topology is a familiar technology as its tools are cost-effective. It is easily expandable as new stations can be added to the open ports on the hub. Star topology networks are cost-effective as it uses inexpensive coaxial cable. High-speed data transfer. Disadvantages of star topology. If the central hub or switch goes down, then all the connected nodes will not be able to communicate with each other. Sometimes cable routing becomes difficult. Fourth one is tree topology. Tree topology combines the characteristics of bus topology and star topology. A tree topology is a type of structure in which all the computers are connected with each other in hierarchical fashion. Hierarchy means classification of elements according to relative importance. The topmost node in tree topology is known as a root node, and all other nodes are the descendants of the root node. There is only one path exists between 2 nodes for the data transmission. Thus, it forms a parent-child hierarchy. Advantages of tree topology. We can add the new device to the existing network. Therefore, we can say that tree topology is easily expandable. In tree topology, the whole network is divided into segments known as star networks, which can be easily managed and maintained. Error detection and error correction are very easy in a tree topology. The breakdown in one station does not affect the entire network. It has point-to-point wiring for individual segments. Disadvantages of tree topology. If any fault occurs in the node, then it becomes difficult to troubleshoot the problem. A tree topology mainly relies on main bus cable, and failure in main bus cable will damage the overall network. If new devices are added, then it becomes difficult to reconfigure. Fifth one is mesh topology. Mesh technology is an arrangement of the network in which computers are interconnected with each other through various redundant connections. It does not contain the switch, hub or any central computer which acts as a central point of communication. There are multiple paths from one computer to another computer. The internet is an example of the mesh topology. Mesh topology is mainly used for wireless networks. Mesh topology is divided into two categories: full mesh and partial mesh. In a full mesh topology, each computer is connected to all the computers available in the network. In a partial mesh topology, not all but certain computers are connected to those computers with which they communicate frequently. Advantages of mesh topology. The mesh topology networks are very reliable, as if any link breakdown will not affect the communication between connected computers. Communication is very fast between the nodes. Adding new devices would not disrupt the communication between other devices. A mesh topology contains a large number of connected devices such as a router and more transmission media than other topologies. Disadvantages of mesh topology. Mesh topology networks are very large and very difficult to maintain and manage. If the network is not monitored carefully, then the communication link failure goes undetected. In this topology, redundant connections are high that reduces the efficiency of the network. Last one is hybrid topology. The combination of various different topologies is known as hybrid topology. When two or more different topologies are combined together is termed as hybrid topology. If similar topologies are connected with each other will not result in hybrid topology. For example, if there exists a ring topology in one branch of SBI Bank and bus topology in another branch of SBI Bank, connecting these two topologies will result in hybrid topology. Advantages of hybrid topology. If a fault occurs in any part of the network will not affect the functioning of the rest of the network. Size of the network can be easily expanded by adding new devices without affecting the functionality of the existing network. This topology is very flexible as it can be designed according to the requirements of the organization. Hybrid topology is very effective as it can be designed in such a way that the strength of the network is maximized and weakness of the network is minimized. Disadvantages of hybrid topology. The major drawback of the hybrid topology is the design of the hybrid network. It is very difficult to design the architecture of the hybrid network. The hubs used in the hybrid topology are very expensive, as these hubs are different from usual hubs used in other topologies. The infrastructure cost is very high as a hybrid network requires a lot of cabling, network devices, etc. And that's all for today's session. In next session you will come to know about hubs, switches, and routers in detail. Until then, see you guys. If you liked this video please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. By Seminal.